The history of Taiwan is complex and reflects the island's unique geographical position and its interactions with various cultures and powers over centuries. Here's an overview. Ancient and indigenous Taiwan. Prehistoric period * Taiwan has been inhabited for thousands of years, with evidence of human activity dating back at least 30,000 years. The island's indigenous peoples are Austronesian and have a rich cultural history, with a variety of languages and traditions. Early Chinese influence, 17th century. Dutch and Spanish colonization * in the early 17th century, the Dutch established a base in southern Taiwan, 1624 to 1662, and the Spanish briefly held the north, 1626 to 1642. These European powers were primarily interested in trade and exerted limited control. Ming Loyalist rule, 1662 to 1683. In 1662, the Ming Loyalist Koxinga, Xingqinggong, defeated the Dutch and established a short-lived regime on Taiwan as a base to resist the Manchu Qing dynasty in China. His forces ruled the island until the Qing took control in 1683. Qing dynasty rule, 1683 to 1895. Incorporation into Qing Empire * after defeating Koxinga's descendants, the Qing dynasty annexed Taiwan as part of Fujian province. During this period, Han Chinese migration to Taiwan increased significantly, leading to conflicts with the indigenous peoples. Development and conflict * The Qing government developed Taiwan's infrastructure, but the island was often seen as a frontier territory. There were numerous conflicts between Han settlers and indigenous groups, as well as occasional rebellions against Qing rule. Japanese colonial period, 1895 to 1945. Treaty of Shimonoseki * Taiwan was ceded to Japan in 1895 after the First Sino-Japanese War. The Japanese invested heavily in the island, developing its infrastructure, economy, and education system. However, their rule was often harsh, leading to resistance movements. Modernization under Japan * Taiwan became one of the most developed parts of the Japanese Empire. The Japanese introduced modern industries, railroads, and public health measures, while also suppressing local cultures and languages. Post-World War II and Republic of China rule, 1945-present. Retrocession to China * After Japan's defeat in World War II, Taiwan was placed under the administrative control of the Republic of China, ROC, in 1945. Initially, this was welcomed, but tensions quickly arose due to corruption and mismanagement by the ROC authorities. 228 Incident and White Terror * In 1947, the 228 Incident, a violent crackdown by the ROC on Taiwanese protesters, led to decades of martial law and political repression known as the White Terror. Kuomintang, KMT rule * After losing the Chinese Civil War, the ROC government, led by the Kuomintang, KMT, under Chiang Kai-shek, retreated to Taiwan in 1949, establishing Taipei as its temporary capital. Taiwan was ruled under martial law until 1987, during which time the KMT maintained strict control over politics and society. Democratization and Modern Era, 1987-present. Lifting of martial law * In 1987, martial law was lifted, leading to rapid political liberalization and democratization. Taiwan held its first direct presidential election in 1996, marking a significant step in its transition to democracy. Indigenous and cultural revival * Taiwan has seen a revival of interest in its indigenous cultures and languages, as well as efforts to reconcile its complex history. Cross-strait relations * Relations with the People's Republic of China, PRC, remain tense, with the PRC claiming Taiwan as a part of its territory. However, Taiwan functions as a separate entity with its own government, military, and economy. Modern Taiwan * Today, Taiwan is a vibrant democracy with a strong economy, known for its technology sector, particularly in semiconductors. The issue of Taiwan's international status remains unresolved, with ongoing debates about independence, unification with China, or maintaining the current status quo. Conclusion. Taiwan's history is a story of colonization, migration, conflict, and resilience. It reflects the island's strategic importance and its people's ability to adapt and thrive in changing circumstances. The future of Taiwan continues to be shaped by its complex relationships with China and the international community.